Welcome to Sports with Hunzi. I'm your host, Hunzi. This is the 5-minute podcast. On today's agenda, we're going to look through the Week 3 NFL games and make all of our predictions. We're going to talk a little bit about Pablo Torre, and then finally, disrespect versus disregard and the difference. I'll get straight to the Week 3 predictions. Miami at Buffalo. First game, I'm taking Buffalo. Miami just stinks. Second game, Green Bay at Cleveland. Green Bay is much better. Cleveland has no offense. Green Bay. Indianapolis at Tennessee. A little bit tougher. I like the Indy offense a little bit more than I do the offensive line in Tennessee. I'm picking Indianapolis. Cincy at Minnesota. The battle of the backup quarterbacks. I think KOC has Carson Wentz prepared a little bit better than Jake Browning. In Cincinnati, I'm taking Minnesota. Pittsburgh at New England. I'm taking Pittsburgh. New England's defense is flawed in the middle of the field. Aaron Rodgers does a good job of getting the ball out. Pittsburgh wins. Rams at Philly, a rematch of the divisional matchup last year. I'm taking the Rams. I think the pass rush is too much for Jalen Hurts, and I think the Rams get this one done. Jets at Tampa Bay. I don't think the Jets can play defense just yet. I'm taking Tampa Bay. Vegas at Washington. If Marcus Mariota plays, I'm taking Vegas. I think Vegas has the stronger defense, and they're healthier. Atlanta at Carolina. I'm taking Atlanta. Carolina just can't play ball right now. Houston at Jacksonville. Jacksonville's line gets too much pressure on C.J. Stroud. I think Jacksonville wins this game because of that and that they can run the ball once they do. Denver at the Chargers. I'm taking the Chargers. I think Jesse Minter can put Bo Nix in a quandary, and Bo Nix loses that game for the Broncos. Saints at Seattle. Seattle's running the ball well right now. I think they have a better offense, and I think they have a better defense. I'm taking Seattle. Dallas at Chicago. Dallas tends to have one of those bad losses at the beginning of the year. I think this is this game. Chicago's desperate. I'm taking Chicago. Arizona at San Francisco. San Francisco will be more prepared than Arizona, and Arizona's defense isn't as good as I thought they were going to be. Kansas City at the Giants. I'm taking Kansas City. They're desperate, and Russ is a bit too confident right now. He can't stop chucking moon balls. I think Kansas City wins this one. Detroit at Baltimore in the final one. This is a tough game to pick for because two of my best friends are diehard fans of both teams, but I like this game in a shootout. I'll take Detroit just because I don't believe in Baltimore's defense just yet. On to Pablo Torre. He's been investigating Kawhi Leonard, the Clippers, Steve Ballmer, aspirations, the company that has been used by Steve Ballmer to circumnavigate the salary cap in the NBA. This is going to change the landscape of the NBA as we know it, and the way that teams negotiate, the way that the salary cap is focused on. A couple observations. Kawhi Leonard cares more. Well, I should say, seems to care more about money than he does basketball. He was moving like a mob boss. His uncle demanding a private jet, demanding money, using other companies to pay his salary. Seems more caught up in the cash than he does basketball. I think that may be why we haven't seen a whole lot of him over the past couple of years. That's neither here nor there. It just seems to me like Kawhi really doesn't care about basketball all that much anymore. Lastly, on to the difference between disrespect and disregard. Been talking to my friends over at Dime Talk, Nate, Cam, Chan, Trevor Lawrence, and Liam Cohen. If you didn't see it, there was a video going around of Trevor Lawrence waving off Liam Cohen when Liam was on the sideline, yelling at Trevor to hit a wide receiver in their chest with the football. Coaches and players are emotional. It is what it is. These sorts of things happen all the time. Coaches, though, got to know better about telling a player what they already know. He wasn't coaching at the time. He was emotional. And Trevor wasn't disrespecting him. He wasn't being insubordinate, and he wasn't disregarding his teachings. It really wasn't a teaching all the more. It was more of Liam being emotional. And Trevor was disregarding the emotion and needed to move on to the next play. Liam's the play caller. Liam has to give him the play call. Trevor has to make it, move on, and try to make the next play. And you can't dwell on the last play to be able to do the next play as well as possible. So that was a bit convoluted at the end, and I kind of stumbled over my words like I still am, but that was the 5-minute podcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and repost. Thank you guys for all that you do.